Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and today my video is part of a collaboration hop that is organized by Call Me Crafty Al here on YouTube, and it's the Oh So Inspired hop. I look forward to this hop every month because it's really fun to see what everybody else makes because we all start from the same place. We start by looking at an inspiration piece that the team votes on. And this month, our inspiration comes from Sherry Gilson. Here's her card now. And for me, what inspired my card from Sherry's make is the tag. I don't often put tags on my cards, and so I thought this is a great opportunity to kind of bring back this whole idea because it looks so lovely and really fun. And so I don't know why I don't do it more often because I just love the look of it. So this was a really good reminder for me to just remember some of these tools of the trade that I don't often pull out. So what's fun is to hop along and actually see what everybody else has created and where their inspiration took them. To find all of the videos on this hop, just expand that description box below, and Alicia has created a playlist that you can just set on auto, and that way, if you'd like, you can just have one video start right after the previous one ends. It's an easy way for you to find all of the videos on this hop, and it's a really easy way for you to pick up where you left off, because if you aren't able to watch them all in one sitting, don't worry about that. The playlist kind of tracks, your progress. You can see which videos you've watched and which ones you haven't. So I've used the Spellbinders tag punch to create two tags, one in white and one in purple. The tag punch is pretty cool. It's really nice, especially if you don't have a die cutting machine and you don't have, tag dies and whatnot. It's really convenient. It just punches that top of the tag, that decorative top with the hole, and you can use whatever length of tag. It doesn't cut the other end. It just cuts the top. And you can punch tags of various different widths. They have very discreet sort of placement for 3 different sizes, and that lines up really well with that curved design at the top. So it's really versatile, this tag punch. I really like it. I am going to stamp on the white tag. This is actually from Not Too Shabby. It's called Little Hello. And where Sherry has decorated her tag with die cut flowers, I thought I would just stamp out this floral cluster. And as well, I'm going to use the sentiment that comes in the stamp set. It says Sweet Birthday Wishes. It's a bit long for my tag and for where I want to stamp it. So I'm going to do a little bit of masking so that I'm not a fan of stamp surgery. I know plenty of people do it. They cut their stamps. It's perfectly okay. I cannot bring myself to do that. I would much rather just mask off what I don't want stamped and carefully ink the stamp where I do want it to stamp, and I'm perfectly happy doing that. That little bit of extra work is totally okay in my books, but I do know it doesn't hurt anything if you cut your stamps, especially if you cut them carefully, because you can always put them back together if you want the original configuration. So then what I've done that I didn't really talk about because it's a little bit of a sneaky peek is I did die cut a little stitched border design along the bottom of my tag. That's a bit of a preview, a little sneaky peek to my new die set that will release at Not Too Shabby in a couple days time. from when this video is coming out, however. And so that's just a really nice little stitched border with a little heart swooped into the stitching. It's a part of my personal watermark, and so I really like the idea of now having a die that does that. And so now I can kind of put my little personal touch on my cards, and because this is going to be a die that you can purchase, you can now add that little stitch detailing to your projects too. So I think I have all of the components I need to start putting together my card, which is an A2 size card. So folded, the card measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm starting with a layer of solid color cardstock, cut to 4 inches wide by 5 1/4. Here's another little sneaky peek. This is a die cut from Easy Wonder die number 2, soon to be released. I am actually going to cover up that oval aperture in the center there. And that's the reason why I actually cut the tag twice, because the single tag wasn't quite wide enough. It's like just barely wide enough to cover that oval. But I figured then I'll just add another tag and it'll look like it was very intentional to have 2 tags offset one another, and that also helps to widen the space that the tag takes up. So this way I can actually cover up that oval aperture, which is just one way of using this particular die cut from the Easy Wonder die. And nobody but you watching this video will know that there was ever something missing from the center there. It just looks like that was a solid rectangle pattern paper, also from Not Too Shabby. So my card today is very monochromatic. I love, I actually know who I'm gonna send this to. She's a big fan of purple, so I hope she loves this card as much as I do. Okay, so I find purple a little challenging sometimes because I have a lot of things purple, but half the things purple I have are very bluish purple, more kind of in that lavender spectrum, and then the other half is very reddish purple. Actually, I would say it's more like 70-30, where most of the things I have tend towards the lavender and the blue spectrum, because blue's my favorite color, so that tends to kind of appeal to my eyes a little bit better. But I find purple so hard sometimes because of that fact that very reddish purples look so different from very bluish purples, and I struggled to find the right embellishments to add to this card. But I have this mix, and I actually think this mix is from Crafty Mama Diaries. I bought, I think, just about every embellishment pack that she had when she first launched them, and in the jar, this looked very purple, but then when I brought it out, there's only some things that are purple, and then most of the other embellishments are actually like a silver mirror, which I thought worked even better. So I was really happy for that discovery. It was a nice, happy little accident. So here is my final card. I love how this turned out. It was a lot of fun to craft along with Oh So Inspired this month. I hope you'll hop along and see what everybody else has made as well. Remember to find all of the videos on the Hop, just expand the description box below. There'll be a playlist that you can click on, and that should bring up everybody's video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fabulous day. Bye!